You guys just some of this stuff, 2, 3 months. What's your trend?
Uh, I'll say this, we had some stretches after halftime where we looked really good and we were moving, passing inside, outside, and we weren't rattled at all. We just got to start the game like that. Like if we would have started the game like that, it would have been a different outcome. But yeah, no, we got some good stuff to go back and look at, and then we have some stuff that we really need to work on. So, we'll get back to practice. I'm not gonna let this one hold us over, but definitely learn from it on to the next team.
Agreed. I think that, in every loss there's some learning. And that's exactly, what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn from it, build from it, watch film and just prepare for our next game. That's the good thing about this league is for most of the time you don't have to wait a whole week, for your next game, so you can bounce back. But we're prepared. We know what we have to do to be better, get better. We saw some glimpses of that, but we also saw some things like BG said that we need to be better at.
We'll go straight to Zoom. Go ahead, Glaze.
Nas, I'll start with you. I'll ask you this question. Y'all had a great 9-0 run at the end of the third, bring it down to one. What do you feel like was the biggest difference in that fourth quarter that allowed them to get the win?
Yeah, I think, down the stretch they made some tough buckets, some of their shots. Like I said, we're tough. They went in when we weren't able to get those stops, whether they were tough or not. You still say that you didn't get the stop. And some of the buckets that we felt like usually going for us didn't. Sometimes that's just how the ball bounces, and you live with those results if those are the shots that you were willing to take or the shots you were willing to give up, to the other team.
Go ahead, Megan.
Hey BG, hey Nas, good to see both of you. Wanted to ask you this question, BG. Nas had 14 points off the bench tonight, which I thought was fantastic. What did you see, and what were you most impressed by with her game tonight?
Nas does it for us every night. Honestly, I feel like she comes in with energy. She's going to pressure. She's going to make it tough for the post to, catch the ball. She's going to do all the little things we need her to do, and she's consistently always doing that. What y'all don't get to see is, her talking to us on the bench in timeouts. She's always saying the right thing and just being positive and making sure we see the reads that we need to see.
Go ahead, Riley.
Thanks.
My question's for BG. You grabbed 6 boards tonight, but the team had trouble turning those defensive rebounds into fast breaks. Do you feel that was due to a lack of balance on the floor or more about Connecticut's ability to slow the game down?
I have to go back and look at the game. It's kind of a blur right now. Everything fresh right off the game. So I have to go back and look at it. But we're going to try to get the boards, try to get out of transition. Credit to Connecticut. They had a game plan tonight, and they executed it well. And like I said, it was just look at the film, see where we messed up at, or where they kind of caused us some problems, and then correct that for the next one.
And we'll finish up with Jennifer. Jennifer, go ahead.
Jennifer Porty from Let's Talk Women in Basketball. My question is for the both of you. What are your personal focus going into the next game?
Being better in the pick and rolls, not letting the guards split us, being up to touch, and then just getting it going sooner. Can't wait till second half to get going like that. I feel like I hurt the team on that one, so I'll take responsibility of that and be ready. As soon as that ball goes up.
Yeah, I think just going back to the film, like BG said, and really correcting, the little things. I think defensively, is something that, I'm gonna really try to look at and see how I could have, helped my teammates more, or there was in the box out or being more on help side. I think that's where our first steps are because I think we're really good in transition. So if we can get more stops and get out, that'll be our best offense.